Hey, this is Heather, and this month I am a guest designer over at Citrus Twist Kits. I was so excited to be a part of their kit team this month, and I just love this kit. And I'm going to show you how I put this page together entitled Cool Kids. So as you can see, I have the kit out in front of me, and I'm trying to figure out what I want my page design to be. I had an idea, and then I kind of was changing it as I was going along, so it took me a long time to actually find the right patterns for the right parts of the layout. So as you can see, I chose a white textured piece of cardstock for my background, and I'm just trimming it to 8.5 by 11 because that's the size I'm going to make this layout. When I saw this triangle paper from Pink Paisley, I thought that it'd be really cool to cut out some triangles of triangles, I guess you could say, and make some shapes around the layout. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just trimming out a little triangle of triangles, I guess. Now that I have the triangles cut out, I'm just placing them at random around the layout. I'm not really making a pattern, I'm just kind of placing them and seeing what colors of triangles I like where. When I first saw this page of cutout cards from the Amy Tangerine Finders Keepers line, I loved the pineapple. I knew that I needed like a whole page of them, and if I could, I would buy a whole page of just these pineapples. So I just trimmed that out with my scissors, and I'm putting it on my layout. Next, I'm going to be making my title with these Amy Tangerine thickers that are included in the kit. A tip for keeping your title straight is to put them on a ruler, and then when you're ready to place it on the page, you can put the sticky part down of the letters on the page and then pull out the ruler from underneath it while you're still holding the letters, and it usually works pretty good. I'm not ready to put my title down yet, but I'm going to just put it to the side and it'll be ready for later. I thought I wanted to put this little piece of washi tape at the bottom here, but as it turned out, I didn't really like how that pattern looks. These are very translucent, and you could tell the wood grain pattern through the little plus sign pattern, and it just didn't look clear enough. I didn't like it. I'm trying to find a place for that star clip, but I wasn't finding a place, so I just left it. So I'm trimming down this piece of wood paper from Crate Paper's Craft Market line, and I trimmed it at 8.5 by 11 so I could use it for another page, and then I decided to use the little leftover strip down on this page here, which was the point of the whole trimming the paper thing, was to have a strip for this layout. And I wanted to kind of crinkle up this little ribbon that was included in the kit and put it on there, but it ended up not working out, and that's not really what I wanted. So I needed some more triangles, so I'm just going to cut a few out, and even though that one side is cut off, it doesn't matter because it's going to be cut off on the page. So you can make sure you get the most use out of your paper this way. So now it's just gluing time, sticking down all the triangles. I wanted some more pattern down there at the bottom, so I took this little strip of the paper that has the pattern that says Twinkle Twinkle Little Star in script writing, and I put that down there, which I really like the bold statement it gives. And it's kind of weird that you can tell what it says and you know it's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star lyrics, but then, I don't worry about it. And now it's time to mist on the layout with my black paint splatter mist. I love black splatters, and they go on every single page that I make. I'm going to tie my journaling on this little card that came on that cut apart sheet, and it ended up I actually had too much journaling for the part that I typed on and ended up having to put a little extra strip at the bottom, but I kind of just went with the flow and didn't worry about it because I really liked how the typewriter I guess font, not script, font looked on the page, and I just went with it because I liked it. Now it's time to trim out the little journaling card and place it on the page, along with little extra journaling strips that didn't make it on the card. And my camera kind of messed up, and I had already stuck down the Cool Kids title, and I had to go back and kind of re-film it. So hopefully it's not that big of a deal that you can't tell that I put the Cool Kids title down. But now I'm just placing everything. I'm finishing up the layout. These little enamel hearts are one of my favorite things from the kit this month. They're so tiny and they add such perfect dimension to anything that you're making. The last thing I added to this page was the little end of this little ticket, and after that, I'm finished.